So now let's start with a new topic of Taylor's tool life equation. This is a very important topic in respect to the tool life, tool consideration, and tool selection process also. So the general tool life equation, Taylor's tool life equation is Vt raised to n is equal to C, some constant C, and that depends on the material properties obviously. But the modified, which is generalized Taylor's tool life equation, is given by this. So this is V into T raised to n into F feed rate raised to some P, constant P, into D raised to some constant Q is equal to some new constant C dash. We already know the V is the velocity, T is the tool life, F is the feed, which is equivalent to T1, that is the initial chip thickness. D is equivalent to depth, and it is equivalent to width W. So this is the new tool life equation. Vt raised to n, T1 raised to P, W raised to Q is equal to some C dash constant. And generally, we have seen that P is greater than Q. This is not some rule, but generally P is greater than Q. So that is useful. And we can see that this will be very much useful when we are going to use it in economics of machining, where we need to use the tool life approximation also. And let we be given with tool life T and alpha. So we are going to study how the tool life changes with the back rake surface angle alpha. So it is maximum in between some values of -7 to 10. So these are approximate values for different surfaces. It will different materials, it will keep on changing, but then it is a bell-shaped curve. So if we increase the back rake surface angle alpha, the tool life is going to decrease. And even if we increase it on the negative side, that is negative back rake surface angle, then also the tool life is going to increase. So we want to work in this given angle only. So my tool should have this angle to have the maximum tool life. So increase in alpha value, negative side, will decrease the force and increase the tool life. So when we are going to move from here to here, when that is we are going to increase the value of alpha, they are increasing means my tool, the cutting force will decrease and tool life will increase. Force decrease, that means my energies are less, forces are less, that means my tool life will be higher. When I'm going to increase the alpha value from 0 onwards, the material of tool is removed, that is the sharpened tip. There is a tip which is more sharpened, and the mechanical breakage can occur in that case, and poor heat dissipation will occur, because if we have a sharpened teeth, that means less heat transfer area is available. If I have a larger broad tip, then I have larger surface area for heat transfer to occur. So the mechanical breakage occurs due to poor heat dissipation, which is again due to decrease in surface area. So also we can think with respect to clearance angle. So once we have seen with respect to rake angle, now we can see with respect to clearance angle, which is also said as relief angle. So if we increase the relief angle, there is a decrease in surface area, and hence heat dissipation decreases, and poor heat dissipation also means tool life decreases. So let's see the thing which is related to clearance angle and flank wear, the relation between those. So this is the clearance angle, just to represent it. So let it the wear is over here. So this is the black line which is showing the wear. Let me just use this annotation. So this is the length from the tool tip to till where the wear has taken place, which we have considered as HF1, and HF2 is this length from the final tip to till which the flank wear has happened. So that is where we have shown HF2 and HF1. HF2 is greater than HF1, and tool life more, or we have higher tool life with smaller clearance angle. So if this clearance angle is smaller, that means I'm going to have larger area, and the larger area means we can have less failures. And in the next video, we'll look at some more interesting things related to tool life. That is the function of the tool life is, which is a function of the material properties of tool. So we'll look at that. We'll stop over here. Thank you.